Hello and welcome to the channel. Be sure to share, like, and comment down below. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button for daily videos on news and politics. Like cornered rats, Representative Matt Gaetz warns Clinton Foundation justice may be coming very soon. Representative Matt Gaetz, who's a Republican out of Florida, joined the Alex Jones show Monday and warned the Clintons may be facing justice very soon. Alright, so let's take a listen in to that interview on Alex Jones with Matt Gaetz.
Critical. We had a great discussion during that 3.5-minute break. Let's just go through it. What happens as their house of cards falls? They've shown they never give up. Well, you're right about that, Alex, but they're going to be like cornered rats when this entire investigation is shown to be the fraud that it is. It's built on a rotten foundation, and I suspect that they'll have to go into major defense mode over Hillary Clinton and the Clinton Foundation. There's a lot of people that paid bribes to the Clinton Foundation that still may be getting a benefit out of this government, and when they find out that their house of cards is falling, we may see a very strong reaction, and they'll have to really start to explain themselves, because the president showed one thing: he's willing to drain the swamp in this town. That's right, no lobbyist in there, and that's why they're panicking. 2018, they say, is everything. We secured the beachhead like Normandy, but we've got to actually go into Germany here to use that World War II analogy. So let's talk about 2018. Well, Trump voters have to have a reason to come out and vote for Republicans in a world in which Donald Trump's not going to be on the ballot, Alex. And so the question is, will Republicans stand by the Trump agenda? Will we help this president get major things accomplished like we did on tax reform? Or in this next year, is it going to be more like the Obamacare fiasco, where unfortunately we weren't able to do that because of some people in the Senate, primarily Republicans, abandoning this president? And so I think that if we stand behind our standard bearer, if we fight for his agenda, for a stronger border, for infrastructure, for tax cuts, we'll see this economy take off, and Trump voters will come out. If we see more of like what we see out of Lindsey Graham and Susan Collins and Lisa Murkowski and sometimes Mitch McConnell, then I fear we may be in for a real tough cycle. So it's all up to us. We have the power to control our destiny. We'll fight with this president. Well, that's right. The leftists brag. They go, okay, libertarians, conservatives, nationalists, populists, they woke up. They're taking over worldwide, but it doesn't matter. Now we've mobilized, and they're really stealing elections. They are boiling out of their rat holes. People need to know, hey, this was just phase one. It's kind of like a football game. We've won the first half, and now we're coming out of the bunkers here. This is the real fight here in the second half. No, you're absolutely right, because if we lose the House, Nancy Pelosi and Donald Trump impeached by this House within 90 days of taking the gavel. I firmly believe that, and so that's why the House is so important. And then in the Senate, we find too often that there's this sense of collegiality and deference to one another that really erodes democracy, erodes majority rule. I think we need a new voice in the huddle in the Senate. I think that we need some leaders in the United States Senate to stand up and fight for this president's agenda and fight for conservative reform. They did that on tax cuts, and I think that they should be commended for it. Now let's get back and start working on some of these entitlements that are hollowing out the economic future of this country. Let's get back and actually secure the border. Let's do e-verify. Let's end chain migration. I think if we can get a Senate behind those priorities, we'll have a great 2018. But if they fail to do the conservative things we promised to our voters, then I suspect voters who are Trump fans may not come out for the election. But you're right, it's critically important to get the agenda done. Well, I got to say, I'm not a cheerleader. I'm a cheerleader for the truth. Trump has over-delivered in 1 year. He did more than Reagan ever did in 3 or 4, and I love Reagan. I mean, it was dramatic. They call it gridlock. He ran over the gridlock. I mean, all the things we got, procedurally wounding Obamacare, the tax cuts, the border, taking care of the military. I mean, all the things we've seen, the jobs, the stock market. I mean, if America doesn't double down and realize Trump's got our back, we've got to get his back. We deserve what happens. In closing, the minute we've got left, Congressman Gaetz from Florida, State of the Union. We've seen year one about delivering. Trump says, hey, I've just got it started. What do you expect to hear in the State of the Union tomorrow night? I expect the president to offer a unifying message. I expect a real focus on infrastructure and about the economic conditions people find themselves in, because the mainstream media can lie, and they can cheat, and they can distort, they can take things out of context and sensationalize all kind of drama that goes on here in Washington. But what the mainstream media can't lie about is the amount of money in people's paychecks. And I think that the president is going to talk to
over 2 million Americans that have already seen their wages rise, they've already seen bonuses in their bank accounts, and he's going to talk about the economic condition of of the American people, and I think ultimately that will unify our party, and it should unify the country.
That's right. It's really a question of the people are awake, they should deliver, take action. I got to ask this last question. I know you're not a vindictive guy, neither am I. Napoleon got, sent off to Alba. But Hillary and the globalists have committed all these crimes. There should be more investigations. Something should be done. They're always going to come back if we don't. Is somebody going to get indicted over the made-up Russiagate crimes, trying to frustrate voters, and all the crazy stuff we've seen? I mean, the money, the former FBI director, McCabe's wife getting $500,000. The president's talked about it. What needs to happen, just in closing?
Well, there have been credible media reports that the Little Rock field office is actually investigating elements of bribery and corruption with the Clinton Foundation, particularly as it relates to uranium sales that may not have been in our nation's interest. And I think that should really worry Hillary Clinton and some of the people who were paying money for influence within the Clinton world, because this is not going to be a politically predetermined outcome made by a bunch of political bureaucrats at the head shed of the FBI. This is going to be frontline work done by real field agents out of the Little Rock field office, and they should be concerned because justice may be coming to their doorstep very soon.
Wow, so it looks like Clinton world is coming to an end as America and the real world comes back. Wow, Matt Gaetz, really impressed with what you're doing. MattGaetz.com. Thanks for joining us here in the InfoWar.
Alright, so there you have it. Be sure to share, like, subscribe, and comment down below and give me your opinion on this report. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.